So a lot of people always ask this question: is it okay to be a meat eater if I want to be like spiritual or something? But the big problem that I see is that a lot of people today, they actually don't know why they are playing this vegetarian game. I think it just became a very, very popular thing now. People just say, oh yeah, I'm a vegan, I'm vegetarian, so therefore I am spiritual, without even knowing the meaning. And I remember when I was spending time with my master out in Bali this time, he was explaining to us the whole idea of veganism and vegetarian, why people do it. And obviously everybody has their personal opinions and reasons, but why to do it for spirituality? How does it affect our energy? And the biggest thing, the one key word is compassion. I want you to type that in the comments below. You guys know the drill. The keyword, if you understand compassion, you will understand why it affects our energy body, why it affects our spirituality and everything, our manifestation, everything going forward. So, but one thing you must understand before we even talk about veganism or vegetarian is how you wash your vegetables. You gotta use what we call, this is 2.5 down the bottom, meaning it's 11.5 at the top. So if we turn this on, we will have 11.5 coming from here. 11.5 pH level will allow you to actually wash off all the chemicals that's within your vegetable. The biggest problem is that today, especially with all the farming and everything, you get a lot of vegetables that is full of pesticides and all these other sides, and it's not good for your body at all. So you gotta look after your body. Your body is your temple. I actually became vegetarian about 4 years ago now, I think it's been. And you know, some people, they say, Eric, how do you actually make the switch? Or why do you make the switch? Well, the thing is this, right? If we talk about spirituality, everything, wow, look at this, all the pesticides, insecticides, all the whatever sides is getting washed off. This is so good. You gotta invest in your health, you know? You gotta invest in a good machine. Yep. You gotta invest in a good machine to actually make sure everything you're eating is healthy. What you put in your body. Today, a lot of people put so much junk inside their body and they're not actually looking after their health. One of the big things when it comes to spirituality is all about kindness, love, peace, all of these vibrations, right? We talk about it all the time. So where does compassion come to play? And can you be a vegetarian or do you have to be vegan? Can you eat fish and vegetables? Is that okay? And this is the question that a lot of people ask. But you know, at the end of the day, everything is okay. When my master told me about his journeys up in the Himalayan mountains, he said that sometimes for life, like for protecting his life, he needs to like kill snake, he needs to eat snake, he needs to kill fish and hunt, and he needs to do all these things because that's for survival. But then the question really is, what are you eating meat for? Is it for survival, or is there less compassion because we are not actually thinking about all the killing of animals and killing of life and we're just eating it? I think this is the main thing. So the whole thing, you eat meat, that's totally cool. But how does it affect is all just purely about compassion. People say, okay, what about vegan, Eric? Do I need to be vegan to be spiritual? You don't need to be anything to be spiritual. But just understand that everything has cause and effect. That's all. This world works on cause and effect. Meaning, what is the difference between vegan and vegetarian? Because vegetarian, okay, we're already eating just vegetables, right? But the difference between vegan is if you have compassion. So that's why when milk and cheese, you're not killing the animal, but that might be cruelty towards the animal. And if we have consideration for all life in this world, then we may be thinking, okay, well, for that reason, I'm gonna give love and give compassion, and I'm not gonna eat those things. Does that make sense? So sometimes when we're up in the mountains in the Himalayas, it's okay to drink milk. It's okay to eat cheese. Why? Because we know that those animals have been cared for properly. But when everything's been commercialized now these days, it's like when we are eating our stuff, even when it's organic food, I mean, a lot of this food is organic, but it's still got all this like chemicals inside it. And that's the world we live in today because everything is so commercialized. There you go. Our meal for today. Oh, how tasty. This is... Do you like my cooking skills? You guys thought you were really going on to a cooking show, like I was gonna bake some lasagna for you or something. You don't need anything else when you have life. By the way, getting into vegetarianism, it takes some going because you're so used to all these flavors and all these strong flavors, and raw food is so energetically is so strong. When you cook it, it's a whole different thing. That's why if you get used to eating live, this is all alkalizing the body. You know, when you have an acidic body, then you've got all that room for diseases and all of these things to form. So it's very important to keep your body alkalized by eating the right things. So if you keep everything raw without so much of the flavors and all this type of stuff, it's keeping your body in check. However, it does take time to actually get used to this thing. There is one more thing I think I've missed out. Oh, nuts and raisins. You know, you want to spice up. I'll show you how to spice up this food. You want to spice up this food, you open up this, and then what you do is you pour some, look at this. Whoa, nuts and raisins. You see, now we can stick to our spirituality, our veganism, and we can eat a raisin with some lettuce. And then that's our meal for today. You know, if you ate like this every single day, man, actually, you probably need some other vitamins and minerals as well. And drink the correct water. It's amazing. It does take some getting used to, because for a lot of you who have an acidic body, you're not used to this. You'd be like, this is horrible, you know? For me, it probably took about like 3 months to getting used to it. Now, if you keep giving me burgers every single day, I feel my body's not in check. The key is to listen to your body, right? Listen to your body. Keep practicing compassion. Does it mean you can't eat meat? You can't eat, like I don't personally. And I've also cut fish out of the diet as well, because the whole thing is like, some people say, oh, I'm a vegetarian, but I eat fish only. Like this person over here, classes himself as a vegetarian, but he eats fish.
What did I do to get this?
but eats fish. Just because you can't take a fish out for a walk, it doesn't mean you're okay to eat it, huh?
You already stopped.
So the whole thing is about practicing compassion. Always understand that. Number one. So how it affects your energy body, very simple. Always understand vibrational frequency chart. We have hate, jealousy, all of this type of stuff on the bottom end. Then you have love, joy, peace, love, kindness. Always practicing this always helps your energy body, right? And your spirituality, your connection, your alignment to the divine. Love. The more you get yourself into love, the more you get yourself connected. And it's as simple as that. That's why, well, anyway, from our belief system, that's why we do the whole vegetarian, vegan thing. So you decide, you know, whatever's good for you. The key is to listen to your body. And when you feel pains, when you feel aches, when you feel something, your body, and this is one of the biggest lessons I learned quite a few years ago, and what actually made me actually do the switch, was if you get spots, if you get an itchy head, if you get something reacting in your body, you get aches and pains, usually it's saying that you're not looking after your body properly, right? Teary eyes, any reactions you get from the body, it's a sign, it's a signal, it's your body speaking to you. If you listen to your body well, you'll be able to keep it all in check. This is your temple. You are living here for how many more years now? Look after it, and it will look after you. Guys, if this video has been of any use to you whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. It's always nice to know. And finally, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao.